How you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? Micro Scale Garage. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry about that, but let's get back into it. What I've been doing. I'm back working on the Proline Ambush Jeep Wrangler. I gotta fix the binding on the motor. I think the gears on the motor, they just it bounded up. I charged up the batteries for him. He went to go drive it around, and the motor stopped again. So I'm gonna have to check out the transmission. But I did let him unbox his 1/24 scale ECX Barrage. I give it 3 out of 5. I like the scale. I like the look of the truck. You know, that's 1 star. I'm not a fan of the top truggy roll cage bar up here, but mainly what we're worried about is the truck, because we can always change the body. I do like, I'm gonna stop saying so much. I know what I want to say. The ladder chassis, that's a plus. That's cool. The way it drives is awesome. It's set for its speed. I do not like that it's a crawler, but it goes like scale. It does like 150 miles an hour. You know, it should drive more like my Ambush or like the Orlando Hunters. I mean, like ECX Temper, the stock motor in that, it was fairly fast. But if you had a stock ECX Temper and a stock Barrage, I believe the Barrage, just right out of the box with the NiCad battery, full on just takeoff. It seems like this is faster. It seems like it's like rocking almost the same speed as the ECX Ruckus here. Even though I know that this motor right here is a heck of a lot bigger, so I figured that this motor would have some torque. I want to change out these shocks. The shocks are too bouncy, so I want to make my own shocks. I'm gonna figure out how to make my own shocks so that way he'll have like a fluid shock. For $100, splash proof. It's pretty cool. I do love the Pelican tires. I believe those are. They're pretty cool. It didn't do that well on the rock course. I had my buddy Chris drive it. Like when we unboxed it, Adrian wasn't feeling that good that night, so we were like, "Hey, buddy, we're gonna go out and take the truck out, see it. You know, if you feel like you want to come out and drive it, get dressed." Oh yeah, he was out within 5 minutes driving it around. My buddy Chris don't really know how to drive, so like it was perfect. You know, you had like a first-time driver that just don't know anything about crawling. He thinks that it's an RC car. You just gas and go like full throttle, and it's just gonna automatically climb up this rock magically, super slow and scale looking. It's like, no, dude, it's not gonna work that way. You gotta actually, you know, precision throttle. You gotta watch your tires. You know, you gotta watch where you're steering. You gotta watch your angle. You know, it's like driving a real car. He just wasn't getting that. My buddy Dan took out Xavier's Proline Ambush that night, and the lights are bright, so we had the Barrage in front. I was driving my Glendale with my lights, so we had the Ambush in the middle because there was no lights. And we were driving around on the scale course, pretty cool. But when Chris broke away and he was going down the 118 scale course, it was going fast. It just reminded me of this Ruckus. It was not like a, you know, it can't crawl with that motor with the torquiness setup. That's my only complaint. But I give it 3 out of 5 for the scaleness. You know, I do like that it does not have worm gears anymore, because the ECX Temper, you know, that has worm gears. I still got to rebuild the trans in this baby. But right now I got a phone call coming in, so I'm gonna cut the Micro Scale Garage short. We got an unboxing of this Everest Red Cat Gen 7 coming up. I gotta go pick up some birthday gifts for Adrian because tomorrow's his birthday. And I want to tell you guys, like, share, subscribe, and as always, peace and love.